My dear one, take a gentle breath in and let it go. You are here right now, in this moment, and that is the perfect place to begin. There is nothing you need to fix or rush. Just be here. The very fact that you've arrived at this space with these words tells me that a part of you is ready. Ready to feel better. Ready to experience a new kind of ease. Ready to see something different in your life, even if just a glimmer. Maybe it's been hard lately. Perhaps the days feel heavy and the numbers don't seem to add up. I want you to know that it's okay. You're not alone in this feeling. So many beautiful souls walk through their lives carrying silent fears about money, about worth, about survival. And yet, here you are, willing to listen, willing to shift. That willingness is the key. When we begin to truly see that life responds not just to what we do, but to what we believe and how we feel about ourselves, something begins to shift. You may think it's about hard work alone or about being in the right place at the right time. But in my many years of healing, I've learned this. Your thoughts are seeds, and your life is the garden. And what you think over and over again will bloom. Some thoughts plant roses, others grow weeds. And you, dear soul, have the power to choose which ones you nurture. Now, when we talk about money, let's be honest, it often brings up so much. For some, there is fear. For others, it's a shame, maybe resentment, maybe confusion. But underneath it all, there is usually one quiet question. Am I enough? You are, and you always have been. But the mind, with all its chatter, tends to repeat stories from the past, old patterns, words we heard growing up, experiences we've absorbed, and over time those patterns start to feel like truth. But they are just thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. What I want you to begin feeling right now is that your worth is not determined by the number in your bank account. It's not tied to your job or your bills or how others see you. Your worth is infinite, whole, and unshakable. And the more you can connect with that truth, the more life will mirror it back to you. So take another breath and say quietly, I am open to seeing this differently. That's all we need to begin. Not a grand leap, just a gentle opening. Because when you start to shift your energy, your outside world will follow. It may seem small at first, a coincidence, a surprise gift, a paid-off debt. But it starts with you, and it starts now. Money is energy. That may sound unusual, but think of it for a moment. Just like love, just like joy, money flows, or it becomes stuck. It isn't about numbers on a screen or the paper in your wallet. It's about your relationship with it, your feelings toward it, your beliefs about what you deserve. And many of us have been taught to fear money, to chase it, to feel like it's never enough. But what if money is simply a mirror, a kind, honest mirror that shows us what we think we're worth? If you believe deep down that you always have just enough to scrape by, then that is what money will reflect. If you believe that you are undeserving of comfort or ease, your finances will echo that belief. But if you begin to believe that life loves you and that money is one of the many ways that love flows to you, then something begins to shift. The mirror changes. We often treat money as something separate from us, something to get, something to hold on to tightly, or something to be ashamed of. But money is part of life, and life responds to love. When you begin to see money not as a struggle, but as a partner, a friend, you open the door to more of it, not from effort or desperation, but from ease, from alignment, from flow. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to believe that things can get better. Even if today feels heavy, tomorrow can surprise you. That even if the wallet feels light, the universe is full of blessings, full of opportunities, full of unseen abundance waiting to reach you. You don't have to force it. You don't have to know how. Just begin with this soft thought. I am willing to welcome abundance. Say it in your heart. Whisper it if you like, and see how your energy begins to change. Now I want you to think gently about your past. What have you been taught about money? Was it something to fear? Was it something only others could have? Were you told that good people don't care about money, or that money is hard to come by? These beliefs, often planted in childhood, stay with us like background music. And unless we turn them down, we don't realize how loud they've become. Think about this. Have you ever felt guilty receiving money? Have you turned down help even when you needed it? That comes from belief, not from the truth. The truth is, you are meant to receive. Life thrives when it flows. When water moves, it nourishes the land. When money moves, it nourishes the spirit. Holding shame around money only blocks the flow. So let's ask, gently and without judgment, what have you been telling yourself? Have you said things like, I'm always broke, or I can't afford that? Words are powerful. They create your reality. The mind listens. The body responds. The universe echoes. Let's try a new thought together. I am releasing my old stories about money. Say it slowly. Feel it. Let it land inside. We don't need to know all the answers today. We simply need to create space. Space for a new belief to bloom. Money is not the enemy. It is not a test. It is not the source of suffering. It is simply a part of life, like breath, like sunlight, like love, and it is here to support you when you allow it. When you begin to treat yourself with kindness, life responds in kind. When you stop punishing yourself for past mistakes, life opens new doors. Your relationship with money begins with your relationship with yourself, and so we continue. Breathe. Let your shoulders relax. Place your hand gently on your heart and feel your warmth. You are already shifting. You are already creating new energy. What a beautiful thing. Say with me now, softly, I am learning to trust the flow of life. Again, I am learning to trust the flow of life. Because the flow of life includes money, it includes miracles, it includes you. No matter where you've been, no matter what's in your wallet right now, you are worthy of more than survival. You are worthy of thriving, and the shift begins in your thoughts, in your heart, in the quiet choice to say, yes, I am open. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, right here, right now. Let it begin. Let your thoughts become kinder. Let your beliefs become softer. Let your wallet become a reflection of the love and value that already lives within you. Gently, you've already begun the most important part, becoming aware. Awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you begin to see what's been there all along. You begin to notice the thoughts you've been repeating, the feelings that come when you open your wallet or when a bill arrives. And those feelings, those thoughts have so much power, not to shame you, but to show you what's ready to be healed. Let's take a little look inside, not to judge, not to criticize, but simply to observe. Have you ever felt tightness in your chest when thinking about money, or a sinking feeling in your belly? That's your beautiful body communicating with you. It's saying, something here needs love. Something here is ready to change. You see, our thoughts don't live just in the mind. They speak to the body. They become tension, fear, or even pain. But with kindness and care, they can also become healing. Let's gently ask, what old stories are living inside? Were you told that money doesn't grow on trees, that there's never enough, that rich people are selfish, or that wanting money is wrong? These stories may have come from others, parents, teachers, society, but we don't have to keep carrying them. You are not the story someone else told you. You are free to choose your own. It's time to begin releasing those blocks, not all at once, just a little at a time, like untangling a gentle knot, with patience, with breath, with love. Start noticing the words you use. Notice when you say, "I can't afford that," or "I'll never get ahead." These are not facts. They are beliefs, and beliefs can be changed. Try this softly with me. I am willing to change my beliefs about money. That's it. Not a demand, not pressure, just willingness. Because when you are willing, the universe supports you. When you are willing, new ideas come. New opportunities appear. And most of all, peace begins to return. Your thoughts are like seeds, and every word you speak is like watering that seed. So speak kindly, speak with hope. Say, "I am open to prosperity. I am open to new ways of thinking." You don't have to believe it completely right away. Just let it in, like sunlight on your skin. Let it warm the places that have felt cold or forgotten. Now let's take a small step forward. What if you began to speak to money as if it were your friend, as if it were something you trust and appreciate, instead of something you fear or chase? Try saying this: "Money supports me in loving and joyful ways." Doesn't that feel different? Doesn't that feel lighter? And it's not just the words, it's the feeling behind them. Speak these affirmations not to get something, but to become someone who trusts, someone who feels safe, someone who knows their worth. Let's try one more together. I am worthy of a comfortable, abundant life. Say it slowly. Let each word settle into your heart. Feel how your body responds. If resistance comes up, that's okay. That just means you're touching a place that needs healing. Breathe into it. Let the affirmation wash over it like warm water. You are doing beautiful work, my dear. And now we turn to something deeply powerful: gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most healing vibrations you can hold, not because you must force it, but because it opens the door to more. When you say thank you, not just with words, but with your whole being, you tell life, "Yes, I see the blessings. I received the gifts." Now think about your relationship with money. Have you ever said thank you to your money? Have you ever blessed the dollars in your wallet or the coins in your hand? Even if there's only a little blessing, it multiplies the energy. Not because of magic, but because of alignment. What you bless grows. What you appreciate stays. Try this. Take your wallet, yes, that very wallet, and hold it gently in your hands. Instead of looking inside with worry or judgment, say, "Thank you. Thank you for what you've given me. Thank you for what is coming." It might feel strange at first, but your energy is shifting even as you do it. You're creating a relationship of kindness and trust. You might want to write a gratitude list each evening. Nothing big, just a few things. I'm grateful for the food I had today. I'm grateful for the shoes on my feet. I'm grateful for the unexpected smile. The more you notice, the more there is to notice. The more you feel blessed, the more blessings come. Money loves appreciation. It's like a child or a flower. It grows when you speak lovingly to it, when you bless your bills instead of cursing them, when you say, "Thank you for the electricity that lights my home. Thank you for the water that runs through my taps." Gratitude changes everything, not only your finances, but your heart. So let's affirm gently, every dollar I receive is a blessing. And then I bless the money that comes in and the money that goes out. Feel how peaceful that sounds. Feel the difference between that and fear. This is your power, dear one. You get to choose the energy you bring to money. We now come to something I hold dear, mirror work, a beautiful practice, a loving practice, one that reconnects you with your own eyes, your own truth. When you look into the mirror, not to judge or criticize, but to meet yourself with kindness, everything changes. Here's how you begin. Take a mirror. A small one is fine. Hold it gently. Look into your own eyes, not with pressure, but with softness, and say, "I love you. I really, really love you." Yes, it might feel uncomfortable. Yes, it might bring up tears. That's okay. Let the emotions come. Let the walls fall. What you are doing is reuniting with yourself. Now, speak to that beautiful reflection with love about your abundance. Say, "You are worthy of receiving. You are ready to thrive. You deserve all the good that life has to offer." Say it even if your voice shakes. Say it even if your heart doubts. You are planting a new truth. You are laying down new roots. And do it daily, just a minute or two, in the morning, before bed, whenever you can. These small moments become powerful shifts. These affirmations become your new music, and they play gently in the background of your life. And soon, the world begins to reflect them. Mirror work is not about pretending. It's about remembering who you are beneath the layers, beneath the fear, beneath the old stories. You are light, you are in love, you are abundant in human form. Let us affirm, I look into my own eyes with love and acceptance. I see a person who is worthy of abundance. I am open to receiving miracles. Each time you say these words in the mirror, you are returning home, home to yourself, home to the part of you that has always known you are enough, you are powerful, you are ready, and your wallet, your bank account, your whole life will begin to show it, not because you forced it, but because you loved yourself enough to believe it. Let this be your practice. Let this be your healing. Let this be your new way forward. Now let's gently move forward. You've opened your heart, softened your thoughts, and looked within. And now it's time to see with new eyes. I invite you to imagine your wallet again, not with fear, not with doubt, but with love. See it as a symbol of your openness, your readiness, your connection with the flow of life. Your wallet is sacred, not because of what's in it, but because of how you treat it, because of the energy you place inside and around it. Let's close our eyes for a moment and take a breath together. Feel yourself holding your wallet in your hands. It's soft, it's warm from your touch, and as you slowly open it, you see something beautiful inside. Not just money, not just cards or receipts. You see the possibility. You see blessings. You see love returning to you in tangible form. This is the shift that begins in the heart and shows up in the physical world. Not through pressure, not through struggle, but through alignment. When you see your wallet as a sacred container for abundance, you treat it with reverence, you keep it clean, you fill it with gratitude, you don't toss it aside or open it with resentment. You begin to treat your money the way you want life to treat you, with respect, with care, with kindness. And you can speak to it too. That may sound unusual, but everything responds to intention. Say to your wallet, I bless everything you hold. I bless what comes in. I bless what goes out. You are a symbol of my abundance. And as you do this, you change your relationship with money. You change your energy. Affirm with me now. My wallet is a doorway to wealth. I treat it with love, and it multiplies that love. You don't need to force anything. Just let the feeling rise in you, that calm confidence that says, I am supported. I am provided for. I am in harmony with the flow of good. Now let's talk about the small, simple steps that lead to big change. There's no need to wait for a miracle to appear from the sky. Sometimes the miracle is in the little things. When you organize your space, when you clean your wallet, when you write down your intentions, these small acts carry big energy. They tell life, I am ready. They tell your subconscious, we're moving forward. One beautiful practice is to write down a list of financial blessings you desire, not from desperation, but from inspiration. Perhaps it's having enough to pay bills easily. Perhaps it's receiving a surprise gift. Perhaps it's having more than enough to give freely to others. Write them down, not with pressure, just with love. And place the list in your wallet or your mirror. Let it remind you. You can also bless your bills before paying them. Instead of dread, offer gratitude. Thank you for this phone that connects me. Thank you for the electricity that lights my home. And if there's a bill you can't pay yet, bless it anyway. You are already taken care of. I trust the process. Another powerful act is to give with love. Even a small coin, when given with joy, multiplies. When you give a tip, when you donate, when you share, say silently, this comes back to me multiplied, because it does. Not always from the same place, but always in some way. And perhaps today you can write in your journal, what does money mean to me? And then write, how would I like to feel about money? Let the answers come gently, without judgment, without needing to be perfect. This is how the shift begins, through awareness and through love. Let's affirm softly, with each small step, I welcome greater abundance. My daily actions create a new reality, and most of all, I trust that life is on my side. There comes a moment when you stop asking, when will it come? And you start saying, I already feel it. That's when everything changes. That's when you begin to embody abundance. You walk differently. You speak differently. You radiate something beautiful. Confidence without arrogance. Peace without fear. You become magnetic to the good you desire. Think of yourself as already abundant, not in the future, not someday, but now. When you walk into a room, carry the energy of someone who is loved, supported, and ready to receive. When you make decisions, do it with trust, not lack. When you speak, speak from fullness, not fear. Your energy creates your experience. If you believe the world is generous, it shows you generosity. If you believe you are always supported, support arrives. And it's not about pretending. It's about choosing the vibration you want to live in. You can say softly throughout the day, I live in the energy of abundance. I welcome blessings in all forms. I radiate love and receive it in return. Even when the outer world hasn't caught up yet, your inner world is already shifting, and the outer will follow. It always does. Life listens to your vibration more than your words. So be the energy of what you desire. Embody it, and the rest will unfold. And now, my dear, we arrive together at a gentle closing, not an end, but a beginning. A return to your true self, the self that is whole, the self that is worthy, the self that is ready for more. Whatever has come before, however tight the money, however loud the doubt, that is not who you are. That is only what you've experienced. And experience can change, beliefs can change, lives can change, and they do. Your wallet is not just a container. It is a reflection of your thoughts, your feelings, your openness, and as you begin to fill your thoughts with love, appreciation, and worthiness, your wallet begins to reflect that love too. Perhaps not in 10 minutes, but perhaps sooner than you expect, because once the energy changes, the form follows. So today, take one small step, bless your wallet, say thank you, write an affirmation, do your mirror work, smile at the person in the reflection and say, you are ready. Because you are ready to receive. You are ready to live with ease. You are ready to trust that life truly does love you. And before we part, let's affirm one last time together. I am open to receiving. I am worthy of prosperity. I welcome unexpected blessings into my life with joy. Say it once more if you feel it. Let the words become your truth. Now go gently, dear heart. Your thoughts are seeds, and today you've planted new ones. Let them grow. Let them bloom, and check your wallet not with worry, but with wonder, because something beautiful is already on its way to you.